insect-fueled aviation, insect-fueled military aviation, insect-fueled biological military aviation, conducting an offensive operation against insect life here in Austin, Texas. The first plane is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737, 35 right, the magic moment, off the ground. Nice flying there, she is on her way. Alright, taxpayer supported jet-powered aviation rolling out from the Texas Department of Transportation hangar area here at Austin Bergstrom International Airport. I don't know what this guy's going to go do. You know, it's Texas, and they may be going down south, down to the border to shoot missiles at... No, they aren't doing that. They aren't. I don't know if the camera's scaring away the insects. This bird has got stage fright. Bird senses the photons reflecting from his body traveling into my camera lens. Does he sense that I am discussing his technique? Is it making him nervous? Is he... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Look at me shaking. Too much coffee. Okay, let me try to be professional here. I don't know how to... I need to adjust this so that I get a little more steadiness. Anyhow, here we go. This doesn't look too bad. It's got to be a Boeing 737 operated by Southwest Airlines. We saw one just leave on 35 right. This one is arriving on 35 right. What do you want to bet? He is coming from... Well, it's she. She is coming from Los Angeles. Los Angeles, there we go. Smoked them up nice on the ground. Beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. There's a bird out there on the fence. What is that out there? It's a dove. I think so. Spoilers up. Thrust reversing. Got her slowed down. Getting ready to take the little high-speed turn-off over there. Hang a left. Slip on into the terminal. Yeah. See, that's like a new old one. Look at how stubby it is. It's about the size of a bus. It's got the winglets, though, which means it's cool. Nice. All right, Southwest. I think it's males driving the state of Texas airplanes. There might be one female pilot employed by the state of Texas. I got a feeling it's all male. It's a male kind of state. It's a patriarchal society here. Off the ground. He is off the ground. He's doing good things. Here we go. What do you think? Where is he going today? Where is he going? Dallas? Where would your average government employee go? Well, and the government employee who rates a jet, it got to be one of the bigger cities. Dallas. I don't know what's going to go on. Are we going to have a go around? Because there's some general aviation just turning left, and it appears to have turned up onto the runway. We're going to have to see. Can general aviation get out of the way? Here comes the general aviation. Let me shoot the general aviation. There's the general aviation moving left to right on your computer screen here on YouTube. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. General aviation is safely off of the runway, off of 35 right. The runway is relieved. Planes are heavy. General aviation out of here. Good flying there. Good flying. Okay. Commercial aviation. It does appear to be engines sound like they're military surplus. They're freaking loud enough. Jesus. There I go, using the Lord's name in vain. Strike me dead. I'll probably get hit with an aircraft engine part. A piece of fan blade will fly off and just slice my head off. could happen, you know. Whether God willed it or not, I don't know. But anyhow, let's get away from that. Let's get away from that. This is flying. It's an American. In all likelihood, down from Dallas. I can't remember how many flights come here from Dallas, but there's a bunch of them because there's nothing more American than Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. People are relieved. There's probably some guys in there scared of flying. Like, man, it sure does feel good to be on the ground here in the capital of Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas, Austin. This is why I'm not a wildlife photographer, because it takes forever for anything to happen. And then when it does, you just got to get lucky and pray that you capture it. I hope I'm in focus. Here he comes, United Express, Embraer, heading to open up the throttles, feed some fuel into the, I guess it's called a burner, isn't it? Burner. There at the end of the compressor, add the fuel, light it up. That is not an airplane here, it's behind me. It's a dude riding around on a lawnmower, big lawnmower. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, not much. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Pardon that interruption. I was seeing if I could flip the viewfinder around so I could track this plane a little better. Magic moment about to take place. I got the magic moment. There we go. We'll zoom out for some success. Beautiful job. JetBlue! Buffalo, New York. Buffalo. No, Newark. Newark, New Jersey. Newark. Behind the tree. Out of here! There goes that JetBlue passing through the frame behind the bird. And, oh, getting a little tired of this bird. Well, you can hear some student pilot flying overhead. I was watching for a mishap. It didn't happen. I think the instructor must be pretty good. Meanwhile, there is construction happening. Parking garage. It looks like they're topped out. Looks like it's going to be about a 4-story parking garage. The cranes are moving. They are working over there. It's Saturday. If that's a union labor, they're paying a dear price. Well, the construction contractor is paying a dear price for their labor. I do see the cranes moving. Of course, sort of like that bird, they don't move when the camera's on them. It's our favorite airplane here. I don't know if it's our favorite. Well, it must be because we get so many of them. I like them. I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, if we didn't have these, what would there be? There'd be student pilots. And that'd be it. So, thank you, Southwest. I do love you. I really do. Reverse thrusted, slowed down. Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know if we get a non-stop from Birmingham, Alabama. We're getting one from London. Why not Birmingham? It's a lot closer. I don't know how much traffic there is between Austin and Birmingham. You know, not being a part of the marketing team at Southwest Airlines or Delta or any of them for that matter, I just don't have that kind of information where the main traffic wanting to come to Austin is. You know, I wonder, I mean, was BA getting a lot of searches on its website? London to Austin, Texas. Austin. And they said, hey, you know what? We need to have a flight there. We're losing money here. We're not really losing money, but we're missing sales. We're missing sales. We get that non-stop service from Austin to here and from here to Austin. guys playing in the British Amateur Championship can now fly straight from here to London, where they can play in the British Amateur. JetBlue, Airbus, A320, A319, A320, A320, 2 doors, 2 emergency exits over the right wing there. French speaking, metric, system engineered, JetBlue, Airbus, A320. Alright, and we got Embraer, United Express Embraer heading out. I believe it's an Embraer. Starting his roll. It's her roll. Starting her roll. All commercial pilots are women. Starting to roll. Northbound, 35 right. Sort of a northeasterly, north by northeast kind of wind. Heading into it. Maximum lift. Maximum airspeed to minimum ground speed. Here we go. Magic moment taking place right before your very eyes. It's amazing those things get off the ground, isn't it? What do you think it is? It's probably the powdered bat wing that helps them stay aloft like that. It's a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737. Just hitting the gas, opening up the throttles, burning fuel, pumping fuel into the combustion chamber. Combustion chamber in the high bypass turbofan engines. What do you think made them? Boeing. It's an American plane. You'd think General Electric. Pratt & Whitney? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? They built some fraction of jet aircraft engines. There she goes! Did a little better on that. Wasn't quite as steep. Oh, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee. What I failed to capture on video was some aggressive aviation. Brought to you by this pilot who really zoomed in from out of nowhere. She is not messing around. Lined up on the runway, pretty close by, way up in the air, a lot of altitude, dumping altitude, big time, to get down to the runway. Everyone on that airplane lost, like, I bet 8 pounds while she brought this thing down to the runway. That's how steep the descent was. Missed some general aviation, little twin engine propeller driven contraption. But this is a Southwest pilot. They seem to have this amusement park ride mentality, thinking that maybe a lot of their customers are like me and would prefer a little bit of adventure in their trip. You know, make it an airplane ride instead of just some boring, you know, bus ride, sitting in a chair. People want to feel some movement, some motion. Marvel at the miracle of modern flight. Anyhow, she did nice there. It was cool to watch, and I'm glad she chose today to land here at Austin Bergstrom International Airport and to pull those maneuvers while I was watching. A real treat. Thank you, darling. Alright, Southwest Airlines Boeing 737. Northbound departure from Austin Bergstrom International Airport. Deep in the heart of Texas. Capital city, home of the University of Texas at Austin. A little out of breath. Getting a little exercise in between airplanes. Magic moment coming up. There she goes. That bat wing is working, see? Thing is up in the air. Casper, Wyoming. The Austin to Casper nonstop. Zooming in on Delta. Delta, Delta, Delta. Turning left. Up onto 35 right for a northbound departure. My money's on Atlanta. Delta always goes to Atlanta. Can't help it. Just where Delta is from. Atlanta. There's this dude in Atlanta, Matthew Cochran. He shoots a lot of Delta planes. He doesn't even bother with these because there's thousands of them. So he won't even shoot this one. However, I'm shooting it. Get focused. Here comes a magic moment. Nice. They're so beautiful. Get out there, turn right, head off to the east, back to Georgia.